Welcome to Indian Hill High School, where the Indian Hill Braves get set to take on the Madeira Mustangs tonight in beautiful Tomahawk Stadium. Hello, I'm Rob Guy, and I'll be bringing you the game right here on the Indian Hill Television Network. All right, Braves fans, we're gonna watch this matchup between the 3-1 Indian Hill Braves versus, the 4-1 Indian Hill Braves against the 4-1 Madeira Mustangs. And the Mustangs and the Braves are taking the field. Now the Braves are coming off a tough defeat last week against the Finneytown Wildcats. Come down to the last drive and the last play of the game, and they fell in defeat. The Madeira Mustangs are also coming off a stinging loss against the Wyoming Cowboys. Got a great night for football tonight. Clear skies. Now this Madeira Mustang squad is headed by number 2 Tony Ramirez, quarterback for the Mustangs. He'll be taking the squad on the field, as the Indian Hill Braves will be led defensively by the return of David Kariakis, and also the tough play from senior Zach Reckman, along with a host of others on both sides of the ball. With the last seconds looking off the clock here before we get started, both teams are getting ready, and we're going to get this thing kicked off. Braves are piling up in the end zone there, getting ready to come out. The sign is in place. They will be coming out shortly. Crowd slowly funneling in here as the Braves and the Mustangs get ready to kick off this Thursday night football game. And here they come. They take their place on the sideline, and we're ready to get this one going. Oh, we got a couple minutes here. I'd like to remind everyone, coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department provides the community with educational and school-focused programming throughout the facilities of the ICRC. And again, I'm Rob Guy. I'll be bringing you tonight's game from Tomahawk Stadium. The band leaves the field. The Braves are on the field ready to kick it off. The Braves will be receiving the ball, and they will start it off on offense, while the Mustangs will get their defense ready to go. Tell you some numbers for you here to let you know who's doing what. Back deep for the Braves will be number 5, Danny Johnson, and number 1, Jake Kendall. Upbacks will be Chris Goody and number 41, Alex Hall. Number 82 for the Mustangs, Pat Burke, will kick it off, and it's away. It's a low line drive, and the Mustangs have recovered it. They went onside, and they're able to get that ball as it's deflected off of a Brave. And they're going to take over 1st and 10 on the Braves' 45-yard line. Tough break early for the Braves. Got to be ready. That hands team's got to be ready at all times. He kicked a low line drive, bounced off the leg of the up man, and it's a Mustang ball. Ooh, that should have been an illegal substitution by the Mustangs, but the officials aren't going to call that one. He came out a little late, and they're going to have to take a timeout. Number 81 ran off the field late there, and that should have been a penalty, but they did not call it. So they're going to regroup, take their timeout, and get their personnel on the field where they need them. Braves going to take this time to talk it over on defense, get some last-minute instructions here. As the Mustangs have the ball 1st and 10 on the Brave 45-yard line. And coach comes off the field. It looks like we're ready to get play resumed. Now, center of that Brave defense will be anchored by number 55 Sam Moore and number 60 Zach Reckman. They come out in the high double tight, and they're going to go ISO off the right side, and this stops quickly at number 6 Alex Cole. He gets the first stop. He stops the ball carrier, number 30 Ryan Barnhill, for a gain of about 1 yard. Ramirez gets the play. He talks to his troops. Well, the Braves are ready to try to stop him once more. All right, they're going to come out twins to the right. They're still in the I position. Ramirez takes a snap. He gives it to his fullback. No, he kept the ball. He's going around the left side, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3 yards. Okay, he will be stopped by number 4, David Karyakis, and it looks like number 24, Tom Sanders. It's going to be a 3rd and about 7 yards for the Mustangs with 10:58 remaining in the first quarter. Mustangs break the huddle. They're in their double wing set. They got a split right. Probably look for an option out of this one. A little jet motion. He's going to look to pass. He drops back. He gets the rush, and they're going screen in the middle, and he can't hold on to it. Dropped by number 13. Excuse me, number 12, Ricky Richardson. He drops the ball, and he had some yardage if he had got a hold of it. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Mustangs with the ball on the 46-yard line, or excuse me, the 41-yard line, and looks like they're going to go for it. No, they're in punt. I'm sorry. It's in the punt team. They got trips to right. Could look fake on this. They go, and he gets a low line drive kick. It's caught by Danny Johnson. He's got the ball. He's going up the right sidelines, and he's got about the 25-yard line. No flags on the play, so it looks like that'll stand. He brings the ball back about 20 yards on the play, about 15 yards on the play. So they're going to take over the ball, 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line, and Scherpenberg is going to get a chance to start moving his team down the field. The Mustangs in an odd defensive huddle, one I haven't seen before, in a straight line. And they break out, and they're ready to cover the Braves. Braves are in their typical spread offense here. They have a twin set on both sides. They're going flat motion. Danny Johnson, they fake the jet, and they give it to Brandon Davis up the middle. And he's going. He's still on his feet across the 45, the 50, and he's going to be brought down at the Mustang 45-yard line. Nice run by number 37, Brandon Davis. And that's a nice way to start off your offensive set. It was a nice kind of a jet dive there. Okay, faked the jet sweep and went with the dive up the middle. Nice play calling. And they're set and ready to go. Davis again back by Scherpenberg in the backfield. And we've got a stop and play here. We got timeout for the Mustangs. They want to take a second to talk this one over. Yeah, nice call. They were looking for the jet, and Davis is able to break it up the middle. And while we got this time, again, I'd like to remind everyone, coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department provides the community with educational and school-focused programming through the facilities of the ICRC. The Pride of the Hills already started up. They've got the band going. Cheerleaders are dancing along to the tunes of the band. And looks like we're about ready to wrap this timeout up. The Braves are back on the field, and we're waiting for the Mustangs to break their huddle and continue this game. Braves are coming out with a trips right look, or excuse me, a trips left look. Brandon Davis still the lone setback with Scherpenberg. The Mustangs are rolled up in coverage. Like they're going to go after him. They give it to Davis. He breaks the yard line and looks like he's got about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by number 30 for the Mustangs. That's Ryan Barnhill. He's a senior for the Mustangs. He gets Brandon Davis down after about a 3-yard gain. They had walked everyone up on that one. They had rolled into man coverage, and they were going to try to blitz Scherpenberg to get something, a bad interception. Well, we have a, looks like an illegal procedure on the Braves. That's going to mark the ball off 5 yards. So the Braves are going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their 49-yard line. They come out in that balanced set. Scherpenberg back by Davis. They go with that flat motion, and they're going with the jet sweep. Danny Johnson's got the ball, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about 6 for the Braves. And a nice block by Zach Kreckman there, the Braves left tackle. He's able to keep that end from being able to swim outside and get to Johnson on that play. Braves break the huddle. They've got trips right. They take the snap. They're bringing the heat. Scherpenberg lets it go to Johnson. Johnson takes a swing pass, and he's gained about 2 yards on the play. He'll be tackled by number 41 for the Mustangs. That's Danny Spears. Excuse me, that last tackle was, well, I believe, Matt Maidlow. Okay. Scherpenberg brings him out. His trips left. They're going for that swing again. They look, it's going to be a quarterback draw, and he's going to get 1st down yards and then some. He picks up about 6 yards on the play. He'll take the ball down to the 34-yard line. Braves. That'll get 1st and 10. Sure. Madeira rolls up the coverage. Looks like they might be coming after Scherpenberg, and they are. He's going to be a delay draw, and they snipped that one out. Davis is going to be sacked for a loss by number 25 for the Mustangs. Steve Wright and a host of Mustangs that followed. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Braves. Looks like we got about 8 yards to go. We got trips to left. We get the lone set right. Usually he likes to get Jake Kendall on his own over there. He takes the ball. He's looking left. He throws it on the field, and and out of the hands of number 6, Alex Cole. He was guarded by number 81 of the Mustangs, Jeff Moore. In and out of his hands, and that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Braves. Big Coach Seipel here. He's on the Mustangs' 33-yard line, 4th down. 6 minutes left to go in the quarter, and he's going to go for it. Scherpenberg brings out the troops. He's got trips left. He's got the lone wideout to the right. He takes a snap. He's looking left. And he gets pressure. He is sacked. Number 3 for the Mustangs. That's Ryan Barnhill. He called us Braves a couple times already tonight. He's going to get the sack, and that's going to be a change of possession. Mustangs will take the ball on their own 40-yard Thornhill got the corner on that tackle, and he's able to come in and bring down Schickelberg. Mustangs have the ball. Take the snap. They're going to toss. Could be a pass, and it is. Number 12 is open, and he's got the ball. He's going to the front. Down low. Touchdown, Mustangs. Number 12, Ricky Richards, and nice call by the Mustangs. Looked like a toss sweep. Both safeties for the Braves suck up, and they get beat by Richardson. He takes the ball to the house. Mustangs up, 6-0 with 6:41 left in the quarter. And they're going to go for the extra point. And they're having some confusion, and they're going to take a timeout. It's their second timeout of this quarter, and that leaves them one left in the half. They're going to have to get regrouped here. Costly timeout. You never know when you might need that again. You know if they were man short or what the problem was. Maybe they didn't have the block. Your coach, you got the guy kick it off the ground and waste his time out on this one. This is an extra point. Kick this one off to the Braves. Braves have Danny Johnson and number 1, Jake Kendall, back deep to receive the kick from number 82, Pat Burke. And the Braves are going to see if they can do something with this and get some points on the board. Answer that drive by the Mustangs. Very quick drive, one big strike, and they're on the board. Looks like the front line is ready to take a fake here, and they're going to do it again. And they're bounding around. Finally, Kendall gets the ball, and he gets the left side. He could be gone, and he is. Nice job by Jake Kendall. Heads up play. He came up from the back line as a couple. While they were kind of kicking the ball around, he comes up, scoots in, scoops it up, and takes the left side. And we're going to watch this one again, folks. That was so good. We got to see it again. Braves extra point team, and here we go. We're gonna look at it again. Jake Kendall picks it up, gets the left side, and there was not a Mustang to be found to be able to run him down. Once he's in the open field, he is going to take it to the house. He does. He's going to bring this one back the distance, and it's going to be tied up 6-6. Zach Min turns on the field for the kick. It's up, it's away, and it's good. Braves take the lead 7-6. And as quick as that, it's Braves ball. And they're going to be kicking it off to the Mustangs with 6:31 left in this quarter. And while we got a break in the action here, I'd like to remind everyone, coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department provides the community with educational and school-focused programming through the facilities of the ICRC. And the Braves are taking the field. Zach Mentor is getting ready to kick one off here. Zach Minturn usually gives a pretty steady dose of balls driven deep into the end zone. We'll see if he can repeat his past performances. And he is a great weapon to have. If you're a defensive coordinator, you love to get your opponents pinned deep. And by kicking it in the end zone, you don't want to give them a chance to even return it. And there he sets the ball. He's going to kick from the left hash. Mustangs get in the box. They got 2 deep. Number 12, Ricky Richardson, and number 32, Brett Wyckoff. And it's away. Low line drive kick. Bounces to Wyckoff. He bobbles it. He picks it up. He's going up the right side. He's got a little space. Makes a cut, and he's brought down by number 1, Jake Kendall, after a return to the 37-yard line. Braves defense will come out and try to stop the Mustangs here. Now the Mustangs have shown their halfback pass. See what else they might have up their sleeve. And they're going to go trips left on this with 1 setback, and he's going to go off the left side. He breaks around the corner. He gets a block, and he's going to take it for about a 9-yard gain. Nice run by number 32, Brett Wyckoff, for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up a 2nd and short, 2nd and about 1 for the Mustangs. David Karyakis is calling the signals for the defense. He breaks them out of the defensive huddle, and the Mustangs are ready to go as well. We got twins right. Richardson, who caught that last touchdown, is out to the right, and they're in I formation. They go with the dive, and looks like it's going to have it. Looks like they've got the first down by about a yard. And that was their fullback, number 42, Matt Madeira. He picks up the yardage for the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Mustangs on the 50-yard line. We'll see who possesses it here. They break the huddle, and they're going to bring out that twins look again. Actually, that's a trips look they're bringing out. That lone set. He's going off the right side. He's looking to go around the corner, and he's brought down quickly by number 4, David Karyakis, for the loss. Brett Wyckoff had nowhere to go, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play, maybe about 4. Karyakis, quick reaction. Nice side-to-side run, and he's able to bring him down for the loss. So we're at about the 46, 47-yard line of the Mustangs, and that's going to bring up 2nd and long for them. They come out in that trips eye look. Excuse me, the twins eye look. They're looking for that swing pass, just like the Braves ran earlier. Richardson's got some room, and he's going to take it for about a 12-yard gain. Richardson takes it down to about the 42-yard line of the Braves. Karyakis gets a call from the sideline as the Mustangs get their calls in the huddle. They break the line. They're going with a little eye-tight slot on this. They take a snap, and they're going option. They give it the pass. Oh, it's a bad pitch, and it's going to be stopped by number 6, Alex Cole. He's going to cover number 32, Brett Wyckoff of the Mustangs, with a tough pitch for him to handle. It goes on the ground, and he's got to fall and cover it. Alex Cole will be the first Brave to get there, and that's going to be a loss of about 4 yards for the Mustangs, bringing up third and about 7 yards. Fourth and about 7. All right, they go to their punt formation. They got that trips left look with a single spread to the right. Deep is Danny Johnson and Jake Kendall, Jake's looked like he's going to field the ball. It hits. He picks it up, and he tries to bring it back up to the middle. He's going to his right. Can he get the edge? He might get the edge, and no, he's going to be brought down by number 56 and number 5 for the Mustangs. Number 5, Sam Schulman, and number 56, David Nichols on the stop. Jake Kendall will bring the ball out to about the 24-yard line, where the Braves will take over, and Mike Scherbergenberg will try to get this Braves offense rolling again. And with 3:14 left in the first quarter, it is 7-6 Braves. Braves break the huddle. They're in that balanced look with number 4, David Kariakis in the backfield. And Scherberg let that one fly. It's a little behind number 9 for the Braves, John Spatz. He's not able to get a handle on it. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Braves. And with that quick slant to Spatz, and he's unable to reel in that pass. All right, we got trips left. Jake Kendall's the lone man right. Scherberg likes to get that one-on-one set with him, and that guy's rolled up man, and we'll see what he does with this. A little motion by Spatz. He's going to drag across the middle. He lets it go to Alex Cole, and a little over long. He overshoots him, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 as Mike Scherberg's picking himself up off the turf. And he's favoring that right ankle a little bit. That brings up 3rd and 10, and he's looking over for the call. Mustang defense gets set. They're getting ready to take on this spread offense of the Braves. Looks like the Braves are going to go with that trip set again with the lone man, Kendall, to the right. Scherberg's still barking out signals as Kariakis is pointing to the men that look like they might be rushing. They back off. He lets it fly. He's going for Kendall, and he overshoots. And that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 10 for the Braves, and they're going to run out the kicking unit. So the Braves not able to get their offense going yet. 3 straight passes, 3 incompletes. And they're going to kick this one away and hope for a good defensive stand. Number 12, Ricky Richardson, and number 32, Brett Wyckoff, will be deep for the Mustangs. Zach Menturn's waiting for the snap. He gets it, and it's away. They were close. It's a high, short kick. It's going to hit about the 47-yard line, and that's where it'll be down. It's going to be 1st and 10 on about the 58-yard line of the Mustangs. And that's where they'll take over. And number 2, Tony Ramirez, will start the Mustangs on their drive. There's 2:53 left in the first quarter, and they're ready to go. They're in that I slot set again. And this is what we saw that halfback pass out of. See if they get a toss. No, they're going to go a little ice, and he almost breaks through the first level, but he's stopped immediately by number 34, Kevin McFarland, as he knifes up and drops number 32, Wyckoff, after about a 4-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 6 for the Mustangs. Mustangs break the huddle, and they go in that balanced wing set. It's where they like to run option out of this. He takes a snap. They're looking at Jet. Jet, he's trying to get the corner, and he's going to be stopped by number 1, Jake Kendall, and by number 4, David Kariakis. So a short gain by Wyckoff, or excuse me, a short loss by Wyckoff. That's bringing up 3rd and about 8 yards for the Mustangs. Ramirez is waiting for his call. Number 25, Steve Wright, runs in the play, and he'll replace number 42, Matt Madelow. They go back to that I slot look. Ball snap. Looks like you're going for a pass. He looks for number 81, and it's caught. He's got a little running room, and he's going to be brought down after he gets to the 40-yard line, which will give the Mustangs a first down. That'll make it 1st and 10 on the Braves 40. Number 81, Jeff Moore, reels that one in, shakes a tackler, and is able to get a little more yards for the first down. And the Mustangs break the huddle. They're in that twin set. That trip set, lone back. Ramirez takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Wyckoff, and he's met immediately by number 34, Kevin McFarland. And there'll be no gain on that play. It's sniffed out and stopped immediately by number 34, Kevin McFarland. Nice play by the young sophomore. Ramirez calls his play. The Braves look to the sideline for their call. They break the huddle and they're ready to go. They're going to balance it up, twins each side with the lone setback, Wyckoff. They're going to look for a little sprint out, and Ramirez is going to keep the ball, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play. Stopped by a host of Braves, number 58, Ambrose, and number 6, Alex Cole on the stop. And that's going to be into the first quarter. And that leaves the Mustangs at 3rd and about 5 yards as they switch ends and start the second quarter. And while we have a break in the action, it's a new era of Braves football on Indian Hill Television Network. So be sure to catch all the action on Community Access Channel. For playback times in your area, call ICRC at 772-4272 or visit their website at www.icrctv.org. And the Braves are ready to strap back on as coach walks with them out to their huddle on about the 34-yard line. See if they can rally a stop here, keep the Mustangs from being able to put this one in the end zone. Sure, they're watered up. It is still a little hot here. It's almost the dog days of September. Looks like the Braves are ready to go, and the Mustangs are finishing up their talk from the coach. And they take the field, and we're getting ready to resume play. And they blow the ball live, and here come the Mustangs. Again, they're going to go with that trips look to the left. Single tight end to the right. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to give it to Wyckoff on a little cutback, and nothing happening. Number 55, Sam Moore on the stop. No gain, but we do have a little laundry on the field. Thrown on the interior of the line, probably a little holding, and it is. We'll see if the Braves take this or not. Looks like they will take it. They want the ball with 3rd and short if they want to back them up and make them go again. All right, they're going to mark it off. We'll take that holding penalty, and that's going to make it 3rd and about 15 for the Mustangs. We'll see what Mike Schaefer has for the Mustangs for this long distance 3rd down. And here we go. We got twins left eye. Ramirez calling the signals. Takes a snap, and he's looking to roll right or roll left and throw. He lets it go. He's looking for Richardson, and it's batted away and intercepted by number 1, Jake Kendall. Number 5, Danny Johnson gets the tip, and I think we're going to need to take another look at that one. Danny Johnson with a beautiful tip on that one. A very aware Jake Kendall is able to snag that before it hits the turf, and it's going to be Braves ball. First and 10 on their 30-yard line. Here's a replay. Ramirez rolls to his left. He puts it up. Johnson gets a hand on it, and Kendall's able to bring it in. Beautiful defensive play by Johnson. And the Braves are ready to go. Ooh, that was a late substitution by the Braves. I don't know if they're going to call that one. Looks like they're going to let it slide since they missed the one earlier. They go with toss to Brandon Davis, and he's stopped. Brandon Davis is stopped by number 81, Jeff Moore of the Mustangs. 45, Michael Schmidt ran right by as the blocker, and he brings down Davis for a loss. He's bringing up second and about 12 for the Braves. See what Coach Seipel has up his sleeve here as the Braves break the huddle. Ooh, we're going a little unbalanced right. In there in the eye. Got the big boys in. Davis off the right side. He breaks a tackle. He's gone. He's going. Can number 5 bring him down? And number 5, Sam Schulman's able to saddle up Davis after he rides him for about 5 yards. And he brings Davis down at the 38-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 Braves. As they brought in the big boys. Peter Carr led block right to the hole. Davis is able to bounce it out to the right, and he gets a beautiful gain on that one. And we got an official timeout. David Kariakis having a little problem with his helmet there. Quite a few ear pads falling out tonight. Must be some hard hitting going on out there. And they're winding the clock. We're ready to go. They're going to keep that heavy look in, and they're going to pound it at the Mustangs. They're going to load up the middle, try to stop them. They're in that 6-2 look. Kariakis is following Carr, and he's going to get about a 3 or 4 yard gain. He's brought down by a host of Mustangs, led by number 32, Brett Wyckoff. Schoenberg gets a call from Coach Seipel. Looks like they're keeping that heavy look in since they're moving the ball. Might see a little play action on this one maybe after we saw 2 heavy runs. Schoenberg gives a little direction to Peter Carr. He's going to shift over to that left side, and they're going to lead it with Kariakis. He's going to bounce it outside, try to get the edge. He's in pursuit, and he gets the edge. That's going to be close to a first down. Well, here he's brought down by number 5. Sam Schulman, who is all over the field tonight for the Mustangs. He saves a possible touchdown by Kariakis as he drags him down out of bounds, and that will be a first down. First and 10 Braves on the 27-yard line of the Mustangs with 9:59 remaining in this second quarter. They keep the meat in there. They're going to be an eye. They got the Twins right. Might see a little play action here on first down. And it is. They send him out block, and pressure by the Mustangs. Number 41, Danny Spears, gets in there to Scherpenberg, knocks him down as he gets rid of the ball. Not enough time to set up and throw for Scherpenberg. They were bringing the house. I think Coach Schaefer thought they might go with a pass on first down, first and 10. So it's going to bring up second and 10 for the Braves on the 27-yard line. They stay in that heavy look. This right side of the line looks devastating. He takes a snap. He gives it to Kariakis, and he is stacked up for no gain. Number 79, Chris Jonas, sorry. Chris Jonas on the stop. Coach Seipel runs in some new players. Looks like they're going to go back to their spread look. And they are. They're back to their spread. It is 3rd and 10 on about the 27-yard line. Sherwood calls the signals, and he takes a snap, and they're bringing the heat. They're picked up. Schimberg rolls to his right. He's looking deep. He's going to fire. Oh, and it is dropped by number 6, Alex Cole. In and out of his hands. That would have been a first down. So that is going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Braves. And big decision for Seipel. And he's going to roll him out. You got Zach Minter on your sideline. That usually helps you make the decision. To take a pretty sure 3 or take the risk of trying to get the first down. So he calls up Minter's number, and Scherpenberg will hold for him. Now this will be about a 43-yarder for Zach Minter. Snap, it's a little high, the set, he gets it going, and looks good. It is. That's going to be about a 43-yard kick for Zach Minturn right down the pipes. A little bit of a high snap, but it is handled by Mike Scherpenberg. He sets it, and Minturn drives it through the uprights. That's going to make the score 10-6 in favor of the Braves. Yeah, that's definitely a weapon you like to have on Friday nights, or in this case, Thursday night. And Coach Seipel uses them quite well. While we're waiting the teams to get ready for the kickoff, I'd like to remind everyone, coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department provides the community with educational and school-focused programming through the facilities of the ICRC. And Zach Minturn goes to that friendly left hash. And he's going to try to drive this one deep into the end zone, or he might squib it like he did last time and just punch it down to about the 10-yard line and not give Wyckoff and Richardson a chance to return it. He's waiting for the referee's signal. He approaches the ball, and it's away. It's going to be a long drive in and out of the end zone. It hits about 8 yards deep in the end zone as it rolls out across onto the high jump tarp approach over there, or more technically called the apron. And he really boomed that one. And the Mustangs are going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Again, defense coordinator has to love that leg of Zach Minter. Mustangs break their huddle. They've got a twin set right with that I backfield. And he's looking to throw that swing again to Richardson, and it's stopped immediately by number 6, Alex Cole. Number 12, Ricky Richardson, had nowhere to go, and he's going to be stopped for a 2-yard loss by Alex Cole. Second 11 for the Mustangs. They break the huddle. They're going to come out again in that twin I set, or that I slot. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to give it in the lead. And Brett Wyckoff is stopped immediately by a host of Braves. Looks like number 55, Sam Moore, and number 4, David Kariakis, was there first for the Braves. And Wyckoff is stopped after about a 2-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 8 for the Mustangs. It looks like they were just going with that ISO right, trying to run off that right side, but there was nothing happening. And they go back to that slot I look. Ramirez calls signals. He takes a snap. He's rolling to his left. He's looking to throw the ball. Number 28, John Beatty, in his face. Ramirez has nowhere to go, and chalk up a sack for Beatty as he stops Ramirez deep in the Mustang territory, where it's going to bring up 4th and about a mile, or I guess a little more accurately, about 17 yards. And Coach Seipel's got to like the position he's going to get here on offense. Danny Johnson and Jake Kendall are sitting on about the 50 to receive this punt. New punter in the game, number 42. He lets it go. It's a high kick, fielded by Jake Kendall, and he's stopped immediately by number 12, Richardson, who's slowly getting up. Jake Kendall will bring the ball out to about the 46-yard line where the Braves will take over. That kick was by number 42, Matt Madeira. As they switched up punters, hoping to get a little better result. Got a little higher kick, not much more distance though. Braves break the huddle and they're back to their spread. They're back to their bread and butter. They're twins. They're going to motion. They fake the jet. They give the Davis. He breaks up the middle for a gain of about 8 yards. He's tackled by number 42, Matt Madeira, and number 12, Ricky Richardson. After he picks up about 8 yards, it's going to bring up second and about 3 for the Braves as they stay in that split or that spread offense. Schoenberg scans the defense. They're going to go motion again, a little high. They get the jet. He's trying to get the corner, and he's going to be brought down by number 55 after he's able to get the first down, it looks like. Number 55, Jesse Mayman, is able to stop Johnson from going any further, but he's going to get it down to about the 34-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves. Although they have not reset the yard marker yet. There, finally they can get him moved. And they're going to go trips left. Davis the lone setback. Snap, they give to Davis. He's going up the middle and he's stopped. He couldn't break the grasp of number 32, or excuse me, number 25, Steve Wright. And he stopped after about a 1-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Braves. They got trips left. They get that lone set to the right. Jake Kendall. They like getting him that one-on-one matchup. Schoenberg takes a snap. He fakes to Davis. He's going around the right side himself. He's got plenty of room. He makes a move, and he's still on his feet. He's finally taken down at the 20-yard line by number 25, Steve Wright. But Schoenberg will pick up the first down, move the sticks, and that gives them 1st and 10 at the Mustang 15-yard line. Nice job, Michael Schoenberg. Nice fake to Davis. After he had pounded him a couple times with that draw up the middle, they bite on it, and Schoenberg's able to turn the corner and pick up the first down. Looks like Braves might be, no, they're in the I set. David Kariakis, the fullback. He's going to lead for Davis, and he's stopped up immediately by most of the defense of the Mustangs. No gain on that one. Maybe a little bit of a loss. And that one goes nowhere. There are so many Mustangs there on that one. Couldn't pick one out. Schoenberg breaks the huddle. You're going to stay in that I formation. They got twins left. The lone set to the right is Jake Kendall. He's under center and he takes a snap. He's dropping back. He gives it to Kendall and touchdown. Jake Kendall. Nice look, nice call. And that's going to be a touchdown, Jake Kendall. Coach Seipel must have saw that one coming. And let's look at that one again. So let's see Jake Kendall knife in front of that defender and be able to get the pass. Nice Schoenberg. Here it is. Schoenberg drops. He throws. Kendall gets it and into the end zone for another 6 for the Braves. Schoenberg calls for the snap. He gets it. He sets it, and it's good. That's going to make the score 17-6 Braves with 4:19 remaining in the second quarter. Nice drive by the Braves. They were able to put together some plays there, get the offense rolling again. Yeah, anytime Coach Seipel could get Jake Kendall in that one-on-one coverage, you've got to try to take advantage of that. Kendall, very strong and fast receiver. Very hard for a cornerback to cover. Mustangs send the usuals back. Number 12, Ricky Richardson, who had that first score for the Mustangs, and number 32, their offensive threat, Brett Wyckoff, is back deep. They're standing at about the goal line, waiting for the next Zach Minturn kick. And again, as always, it's set on the left hash. And he's probably getting ready to pound another one through the end zone. He waits for the call. He gets it. He gets them set, and this one's away. He's going to drive this one deep to the right side this time. Foot on the, oh, he's having trouble fielding it. And he's going to be brought down by number 20, Shea Donovan. Number 20, Shea Donovan, brings him down after Richardson goes back. His heel hits the goal line as he catches it. I don't know if he thought that was a touchback or what, but he dropped that one, put it on the turf, had to recover it. And let's take a look at it again. Got the long kick. Richardson fields it. It looked like all right at first, bobs it, drops it, and he's immediately pounced by the Braves at his own 5-yard line. And that's where Ramirez will start the offense. He's going to give it to, or no, he goes a little option. Wyckoff off the right side. He makes a cut, and he's stopped by Alex Cole, but not before he gets the ball out to the 10-yard line for gain of about 5 yards by Wyckoff. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs on their own 10-yard line. Or I guess you call that the 11. Ramirez breaks the huddle. They're going to be in that I slot formation. Looks like the Braves are rolling that way a little bit. Takes a snap. They give it to the fullback. He's going to get a yard or two. He'll be stopped by number 34, Kevin McFarland, and number 55, Sam Moore on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4. Or no, excuse me. They may measure that. No, they're going to let it go. It's going to be 3rd and short on about the 15-yard line. They're back in that I slot formation. Ramirez takes a snap. He's looking around the option. He's going around the right side, and he's going to dive for the first down. He's going to make it to about the 18-yard line, where he's got first down yardage. They went back to their option. This time Ramirez calls his own number. He dives to the first down. Not exactly sure what's happening with the change over there. It should be 1st and 10. Box is still saying 2. But nevertheless, we're going to get this rolling. They're going to go again with the I slot. Ramirez calls the signals. And he's going to give it to fullback as he plunges forward for about 2 or 3 yards. Stopped by number 60, Zach Reckman, and number 4, David Kariakis. Kariakis back this week for the Braves. Pretty big part of that defense. They'd like to have him back. And the Mustangs are ready to go. They're in that I slot position again. Takes play. It's a toss. Wyckoff's going to try to find some room. He's going to cut it back to the middle. He squeezes through, and he's going to pick up some yardage. Maybe first down yardage. We'll see where they mark this one. They're going to mark it at about the 29-yard line, which will be a first down. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Nice run by Wyckoff. He had nothing going to the right. Peeked back to, nothing going to the left. Peeked back to his right, saw an opening, and he's able to break it for a gain of the first down. Mustangs break the huddle as they got 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line. We got new corner for the Braves. We got some laundry on the field. Probably going to be an illegal procedure on the offense. offsides. Someone must have been in the neutral zone. They're going to mark them back 5 yards. And they're going to start first and should be 15, but the down marker's still 2. They're going to need to give him a little instruction over there. Number 5, Danny Johnson's back in the game. He had an equipment malfunction there. Not like a wardrobe malfunction, but he did have to come off either way. All right, they're going to go option left. Oh, and he's going to be stopped. Now number 58. Sorry. Number 58 for the Braves. That's Matt Ambrose. That's going to bring up second and about 12 yards for the Mustangs, with 40 seconds and counting in the half. Ramirez calls the signals. He takes a snap. He's going to toss it. Wyckoff's going off that right side. He tries to make a move, and he's going to be stopped, driven out of bounds. I guess the clock's still rolling. He did not make it out of bounds. Well, they call the clock there. Timeout for the Braves on the 3rd and 12 with 18 seconds remaining. The Braves will take a timeout, hoping they can maybe get the ball back and get a long field goal for Minturn. Well, we got this timeout. I'd like to remind everyone, the director of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is Andrew Burgess, and our coordinating producer is Mr. Dennis Dupps. All video department games are produced in association with the ICRC. And looks like the Braves are ready to continue here. With 18.5 left on the clock, it is 17-6 in favor of the Braves. Mustangs have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line. They're going to come out in that I slot look. Ramirez against the defense. The Braves are softening up a bit. They're standing deep. They're going to give it the fullback up the middle, and he'll be stopped by number 4, David Kariakis, after he gains about 8 yards on the play, where that'll bring up a 4th and about 1 for the Mustangs as time is running out. And I think they're going to let that one roll. And that's it. That's the end of the first half of tonight's contest. At the half, the score is Braves 17, Mustangs 6. Stay tuned, and we will see you after the break. Second half is Braves 17, the Madeira Mustangs 6. And we're going to get ready to get this thing kicked off again. Zach Minturn waiting for the Mustangs to take their position so that he can set the ball and get things going. A few halftime stats for you, and one that kind of boggles the mind for those Braves fans is Michael Schickenberg is 2 for 8 for 20 yards, and he has rushed 3 for 23 yards, okay, with a long of 18. So he is out rushing his throwing right now, which is quite odd for Michael Schickenberg. Usually that 20 is a 200 by this point in the game. Brandon Davis is the leading rusher for the Braves. He's got 71 on the night with a long of 33. And Jake Kendall had that great 75-yard return for a touchdown on that botched squib kick by the Mustangs. And we're going to get it started. Minturn drives it deep. He's putting Richardson over to his left, and he's going to let it bounce. He better field it. Yeah, he's bobbling it around, and he's going to get tackled at about the 2-yard line. Well, bad mistake. Number 3, Andrew Kariakis with the tackle. And he's going to bring him down at about the 3-yard line. Bad move by Ricky Richardson. He should have fielded that ball. And that's going to put the Mustangs in a hole right from the get-go here in the second half. They're going to start 1st and 10 on their own 3-yard line. And they're going to bring it out. They're going to go back to that eye-tight slot. This is probably where they're going to go lead right. Go ISO on that backer. Take the snap. They give it to the fullback. No. Quarterback's going to keep it. Ramirez, he gets a little room, and he's going to be brought down by number 1, Jake Kendall on the play, but not after he's gained about 15 yards on the play. He brings it out to the the 17-yard line of the Mustangs. Ramirez, little razzle-dazzle by Ramirez there. I thought he had given that to number 42, Matt Madlow, on that one. But he kept it and skirted around the right corner for a big gain. They go to that balance wing set. That's where they like to run option. Take a snap. He fakes it. He's carrying out the option. He's going to be brought down after about a 1-yard gain by number 34, Kevin McFarland, and number 60, Zach Reckman, will be on the play. Number 3, Andrew Kariakis, might have been in there too. So they're flying around the field. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 7 yards for the Mustangs, while they're trying to drive this deep in their own territory back and try to get some points on the board here. They're in that balance wing set again. He takes a snap. He's going to give it to the fullback, and he's going to get a yard or two. He's brought down by number 60, Zach Reckman, and 55, Sam Moore, along with, I believe, number 58, Matt Ambrose on the play. And the Braves are getting around on the field. They get the stop. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 yards for the Mustangs. On the road, 24-yard line. And the wing set. There we go. Fake, he's going to pull it. He gives the option. He bobbles with it. Richardson lets it go, and it looks like it's going to be a Braves ball. That's going to be recovered by number 5, Danny Johnson. He pounces on the ball. That's going to be Braves ball. 1st and 10 on the Madeira Mustang 20-yard line. Nice change of events for the Braves. After pinning the Mustangs deep, they get a nice turnover with a very short field. Let's see what they can do with it. Scherpenberg's going to bring it out balanced. David Kariakis has the lone set with him. He scans the defense. Johnson's in motion. They motion to Trips. He drops back. He's looking for Kendall. He's got him, and Kendall brings it in. He's going to have 1st and 10 on the 1-yard line. Beautiful catch by Jake Kendall. He got his step on the Mustang corner immediately got open, and he kind of one-handed brought that one in, and he takes it down to the 1 yard line, where it'll bring 1st and 1 for the Braves. They break the huddle, see what they're going to come out in. They're going to stay spread. They're going with that eye spread look. Schimberg under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to Kariakis, and he's going to be close. He'll be stacked up, but it looks like maybe about the 1 foot line there. Try to go with that quick dive to Kariakis. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about a foot. So with short yardage, they keep that eye look and keep the spread. They have Andrew Kariakis and Alex Cole to the left, Kendall to the right. They give it to Davis. Davis is going to be stacked up. He keeps driving. It's a touchdown. 3 Mustangs trying to stop Davis. They got him right at the line of scrimmage. Davis kept chugging, and he puts it in the end zone. That's going to bring the score 23-6 in favor of the Braves. Zach Minturn runs out for the extra point. See if he can put another one through the uprights here. Schimberg calls for the snap. He gets it, and it's good. Add another one. That's going to be 24-6 in favor of the Braves. With 8:58 remaining in the 3rd quarter, the Braves get a quick strike on the Mustangs after a devastating mistake. A bobbled pitch and catch by the quarterback and number 12, Richie Richardson. And we'll see if they can battle back from this. Zach Mintur's going to try to pin them deep again. It was a bad turn of events for the Mustangs. With the bobbled kickoff and then the fumbled pitch, they certainly hurt themselves on that exchange. And well, we got a few seconds here. The Indian Hill Schools News Brief is produced every month in our studio. Each month, a different topic of school interest will be provided, will be provided an in-depth view of what's happening in our schools. The program may be seen right here on ICRC. For playback times, visit www.icrctv.org or call 772-ICRC. It looks like Minturn's ready to put it in play. He gives a signal, and it's going to be away. He drives it deep again to the left side this time, and it's out of the end zone. Touchback, not giving Richardson or Wyckoff a chance to do anything with the ball. He's going to drive it deep, and the Mustangs will get the ball 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Now a little better situation than they had on the last kickoff return, but still pretty deep in their own territory. They would like to get a chance to bring one back here. So with 8:58 remaining in the 3rd quarter, the Mustangs will start their drive. 2nd drive of the half. Ramirez calls the signals. He's going to drop back looking right. He's getting some pressure from Zach. He avoids Zach Minturn. But he falls after the escape there. He was Houdini on that one. Being able to escape Zach Breckman. Spoken said Minturn. Quite the different stature of the two. Zach Breckman charges in, tries to get those mitts on him, but Ramirez is able to escape, but he trips him up. And it's going to be 2nd and long. Pinned back at their own 12-yard line. Short motion, Ramirez takes a snap. Oh, he bobbles it. He's going to take it on his own, and he breaks a couple tackles. He's finally brought down by 55, Sam Moore, and number 60, Zach Breckman, after about a 10-yard gain. That's going to bring him up to about 3rd and 9. Still in their own territory at about the 21-yard line. So Ramirez is able to make a little positive out of a negative there. He bobbled a snap in the exchange from the center, but he's able to pick up some yardage and help the situation. He's under center. He's calling the cadence. Going to go with the motion again, and he's dropping back. They're looking to pass. They look for that screen to Richardson, and he stopped immediately by number 4, David Kariakis. Richardson got no gain on the play. They look again for that middle screen to 12, Ricky Richardson, but Kariakis sniffed it out and stopped it before they could do anything. So that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Mustangs and bring up a punting situation. Number 42, Matt Madlow, will drop back to punt for the Mustangs. Jake Kendall and Danny Johnson will be at about the 50 for the Braves. It's a high kick. Johnson's going to field it. And number 12, Ricky Richardson, he stops Danny Johnson immediately at the 45-yard line of the Braves, and that's where the Braves will take over 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Richardson zipped down the field, avoided the blocking, and was able to corral Danny Johnson immediately. And that'll give the Braves the ball, 1st and 10. And they're back in the spread. Brandon Davis will be the lone setback. They give it to Davis off the right side, and he's going to take it for about 4 yards, maybe about 5 on the play. He'll be brought down by host of the Mustangs, led by number 30, Ryan Barnhill. Sherp keeps it spread out. He's got the signals. He takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He goes back right. He's going to let it go to Jake Kendall. And it's, in and out of the hands of number 1, Jake Kendall. He would like to have that one back. That had 6 points written all over it. Beautiful pass by Scherpenberg. Looked the safety off beautifully where he could get Jake Kendall one-on-one with Wyckoff. Wyckoff just can't stick with the speed of Jake Kendall, but Jake couldn't hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Braves. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been a great strike by Scherpenberg and Kendall. I'm sure they'll get another one here later, hopefully. Braves are balanced up. Scherpenberg calls for the snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking to his right, or his left, excuse me, his right. And in and out of the hands of number 9, John Spatz. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 5 for the Braves, and they're going to bring out Minter. See if they can hit them deep in their own territory. Brett Wyckoff will be deep for the Mustangs. And looks like they're going to have a return on. They got 2 guys deep. They're going to apply a little pressure, looks like. They apply some pressure. No return. Oh, they block it! Number 25 blocks the kick of Minturn. Number 25, Steve Wright, gets the block and the recovery for the Mustangs. And what a big play for the Mustangs. That's going to give them the ball at about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs in deep in Braves territory. And a breakdown on the line there. We're going to be talking about that on the sidelines. And we get a little replay. See if we do it after the next play. They give it to full, or no, he's going to take it out. He pitches to Wyckoff. Wyckoff off the right side, and he stopped. Number 6, Alex Cole, stops it immediately, and Alex is going to bring up 2nd and 10. We're going to see that punt again. We had a breakdown, looked on the right side. Minturn tries to get away, and number 30 and number 25 of the Mustangs. It looked like maybe number 30, Ryan Barnhill, might have got that for the Mustangs, and Wright would be the person who recovered it. All right, Ramirez brings his troops back out. 2nd and about 12. He's got a single set. He's going to give it off to the left side. He cuts it back. Wyckoff puts it on the ground, but he's able to get his own fumble along with some extra yardage. He jumps back on the ball on the 25, and that's going to bring 3rd and about 6 for the Mustangs. So after a breakdown on special teams, the Mustangs get a positive, and they're going to try to turn this into some points. They go back to that I slot. Richardson in the slot. Oh, no flag. Had a little motion on the line. They go the flip air. Oh, it's immediately stopped by Danny Johnson. He comes knifing up. He stops Wyckoff for maybe a short loss there. That's going to bring up 4th down. It's like 4th and about 9 for the Mustangs. So we got decision time for Mike Schaefer over there. He have to decide what he wants to do, and it looks like he's going to go for it. Let's not trust the leg of the kicker. He wants to try to get 6 on instead of 3, but they're going to go for it. And again, a late substitution by the Mustangs is picked up by the officials. Ramirez in the center. He looks at the balance set. Takes a snap. He's dropping back. He lets it go. It's intercepted. Number 4, David Kariakis has got nothing but green in front of him. There isn't a Mustang in sight. I don't see any laundry. So add 6 more to the Braves total. Kariakis read that right away. Ramirez stared it down. Kariakis read him. And let's see that again. David Kariakis reads Ramirez. Ramirez dropped back, looking the whole way, lets it go, and Kariakis steps in front of him. And Kariakis takes it to the house. There was no chance of stopping him. There was no one around. And that's another 6. So Minturn's back on the field. Looking to add another point to score. High snap. He gets it down, and it's good. Make it 31-6 in favor of the Braves with 3:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Nice job by Scherpenberg on that high snap. He's had 2 of those tonight, and he's been able to handle them and get them down for Minturn. Minturn's got to appreciate to have a good holder there. So another big play by the Braves, and they add to their total. And that's something that can just break the back of the Mustangs. We'll see if they can recover here. Ricky Richardson and Brett Wyckoff are deep again, standing about their own goal line. Minturn sets that ball in that left hash mark that he loves so well. He's been placing the ball on different sides of the field here. We'll see which side he goes to this time. Last time he went left. We'll see if he'll go left again. They're set. And it's going to go away. He pops it up to about the 4-yard line where Ricky Richardson will take it, and he's going to bring it back to the right side. And he's going to be stopped. Looks like number, I believe, 85, Drew Tolliver on the tackle. He's able to come from that right side and stop Ricky Richardson before he's able to get much of a gain there. And the Mustangs will start the ball 1st and 10 on their own 15. Nice special stop by Drew Tolliver. And this is going to be somewhere where coach of the Mustangs are they're going to want to get a positive drive going here. He's got to get this offense back on track and keep his defense off the field. They're going to a double tight wing look here. And they're going to go option to the right side. Ramirez is going to get about 6 yards, but there's some laundry on the field. It came from the back judge, so it's probably going to be a hold. Illegal procedure by the Mustangs, so we'll be bringing that one back. Behind 31-6. Coach Schaefer can't be happy with a penalty here. It's going to march them deeper into their own territory. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Mustangs. Late substitution for the Mustangs. Number 42 coming in. Brett Wyckoff gets a well-needed rest. He's going to jog out. Or excuse me, that was number 25. Steve Wright will get the break on this one. But the lone set. He gives the Wyckoff up the middle. And he's stopped immediately by a host of Braves. Leading the charge. Looked like it was number 58, Matt Ambrose. And number 55, Sam Moore. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 15, or excuse me, 2nd and 15. And the Mustangs will come back out in that balanced swing set, but they do go with the split this time. Ramirez under center. Takes a snap. He's going to give the fullback, and he'll get a few yards, but he'll be stopped by number 24, Tommy Zander. Number 4, Davey Kariakis, and I believe number 60, Zach Breckman on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs. That Braves defense is going to try to get another big stop here. They can put it well out of reach if they get a stop here and put some more points on the board. They're going to go option again. Ramirez keeps it, and he's stopped immediately by John Beatty. John Beatty had a blocker all over him. He's still able to reach around and get Ramirez for the stop, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Mustangs, and they're going to have to bring out the punt team. So that nice stop by the Braves. As Sam Moore and Reckman and Beatty and Kariakis jog off so the punt team can take their spots. Punt return team with a well-reserved rest here. And it looks like the Braves might be going for it. They've got one man back, Danny Johnson. Nope, they're going to drop back for a return. Number 42, Matt Madelo gets it away. Johnson, quick bobble, but he makes a move, and he's going to have it down to about the 44-yard line of the Mustangs, where the Braves will start out 1st and 10. After a quick bobble, he got control of the ball and then slipped trying to make a cut, and he goes down on his own accord at about the 44-yard line, where the Braves will take over. With 52 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, Braves 31, Mustangs 6. Scherberg breaks him from the huddle. Number 37, Brandon Davis. You might have him penciled in as number 21 in your program, but he's going to change in jerseys. Johnson's in the motion. They look at Jet. They give it back to Davis left side. He's got a little room, and he's going to be stopped after about a 2-yard gain, but we have a flag on the play. Looks like coming from the line judge, probably going to be a hold on that left side, and it is. We're going to hold on someone on that left side of the line. That's going to march him back. Bring up a 1st and probably about 15. Or excuse me, probably a 1st and 20 for the Braves. Not a hole you like to get in. And as we got a little break in the action, I'd like to remind everyone the Indian Hill Schools News Brief is produced every month in our studio. Each month, a different topic of school interest will be provided in-depth views of what's happening in our schools. These programs may be seen right here on ICRC. Scherberg's got Johnson in motion. He takes a snap. He's looking to his left to number 41. Alex Hall with the catch. Nice grab. He had to go down for that one. He's able to pull it in for a nice 12-yard pickup. Alex Hall from the left side. He takes a he takes the spot of Jake Kendall with that one-on-one coverage over there. They're balanced back up. Schimberg takes the snap. No time left on the clock in the third quarter. He steps up, he's getting pressured, and he's gonna go down. They're gonna get the sack. That's gonna bring up 3rd and about 20 for the Braves as we return right after the break here with the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Braves 31, Mustangs 6. So we resume the fourth quarter here, and we get it started. They'll take the ball over 3rd and 18 on the 48-yard line. And as I was saying earlier, the Indian Hill Schools News Brief is produced every month in our studio. Each month, a different topic of school interest will be provided. Will provide in-depth views of what's happening in our schools. These programs may be seen right here on ICRC. For playback times, visit www.icrctv.org or call 772-ICRC or 772-4272. All right, now Braves have got their offense back on track here in the second half. Been throwing the ball around a little better than what they had been. Although, when you have success in the running game, not a lot of reason to throw it around. Jake Kendall checks back in the game. And Schimberg calls out the play. Jake Kendall will be the lone set to the right. He'll be locked up one-on-one with the corner. Johnson's going to motion across. Schimberg takes a snap. He's looking at Kendall. He fires it, and it's good. Oh, four Mustangs around the play. Number 32, Wyckoff with the stop. But what they were trying was a little hitch and pitch there to Johnson. Number 1, Jake Kendall curled up. Johnson was coming around for the pitch, but too many Mustangs around. He couldn't get the pitch off for Johnson, and that's going to bring up 4th and 8 for the Braves. Nice call by Coach Seipel, just not enough room to pull it off. So Minturn will be back out. We'll see if they fix the hole in the line they had last punt. There's a snap. Minturn's got it. There's some pressure, but he gets it away. Almost blocked again. He's going to drive down to about the 6-yard line. And that's where the Mustangs will take over. Ricky Richardson called for the fair catch, and they'll start out 1st and 10 on their own 13-yard line. So. All right, and while we have a little time here, I'd like to remind everyone the director of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is Andrew Burgess, and our coordinating producer is Mr. Dennis Dubs. All video department games are produced in association with the ICRC, as always. All right, and the Mustangs are ready to take the field here. They're back in that I slot set. Ramirez going to give it to his halfback right behind the lead blocker fullback there, and he's brought down by a host of Braves. He was on the bottom of the pile there. Looked like Reckman was in there. Also number 34, Kevin McFarland. And it seems like they keep hearing the same names on defense over and over. And they are all over the place. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 7 for the Mustangs. They go back to that balanced wing set. Probably look for a little option out of this. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to give it to the fullback, and it's stopped. Immediately after a short gain, number 55, Sam Moore on the tackle. He's assisted by, I believe, number 4, David Kariakis on the play. But Moore's going to be the initial stop. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 4. Let's see what the Mustangs are going to go with here. They need to get some points on the board. 10 minutes remaining. They are down 25 points. All right, they're in that balanced wing set. Ramirez under center. They're going to motion Richardson. They go for the counter. Number 32, Wyckoff. Oh, he can't break the grasp with number 55, Sam Moore. And Sam will bring him down. They tried a little counter action there, but nothing going. Moore was at home, and he's going to bring him down. Wyckoff was digging, but he could just not break the grip of Sam Moore. That's going to bring up 4th and short, and probably another punting situation for the Mustangs with 9 minutes left. Yeah, Madelow will be back deep. He could possibly look for a fake on this, but it'd be pretty risky this deep in your territory. They keep that trips look on their punt. Madelow takes a snap, and he's going to get it away. It's a low line drive, going to bounce about the 48-yard line. Johnson picks it up. He's going to that right side. He's going to cut it back, and he's stopped by number 5, Sam Schulman on the play. He's a 5'10", 165-pound senior for the Mustangs. He's called his name out a couple times tonight. Quite a defensive player and special teams player for the Mustangs. That's going to give the Braves the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Braves break the huddle. Jake Kendall will be wide to the left here with the wide side of the field. Schmidt will be in the game as the lead back. They're going to go with a little counter action there. Schmidt's going to drive the pile about 7 yards. Well, he'll be tackled by a host of Mustangs on the play. I believe the lead for that will be, if I can turn so I can see his number. Number 12, Ricky Richardson's on the stop. He is slow getting up. Schmidt's still in the game. They're going to get moved to the I here, with Schmidt going to lead for Brandon Davis. Schimberg's on a huddle. He takes a snap. He gives it to Schmidt again. Schmidt's going to drive, and Michael Schmidt will take it up to about the 41, 42-yard line, where he stopped by a host of Mustangs on the play. Looked like number 41, Danny Spears, was in on that one. And Coach Seipel, I think, is trying to drain a little clock here. He put in Michael Schmidt, try to lumber in there, try to get some yardage. We got 3rd and 1. 7:51 remaining in the 4th quarter. Sherp sees something. He says something to his fullback. He's under center. And it's going to be lead to Davis, and he drives the pile for about 8 yards, where he will be stopped by number 67, Max Rushi. After that stop, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Braves break the huddle. They're going to stay with that 2-back set. Schmidt is set to the left. Might see a little counter here. Nope. We're going to give it to Davis behind Schmidt again, and Davis will pick up about 5 yards on the play. He'll be stopped by number 42, Matt Madelow. That'll bring up 2nd and about 6 for the Braves, as they're knocking on the door again, hoping to put 6 more on the board. Kendall's going to be that lone set to the right. Schimberg will be under center again, and Schmidt is going to be offset to the left. They take the snap. They're looking for a trap there. Schmidt's going to take it forward, and it looks like he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards on the play. He's brought down by number 41, Danny Spears. He's getting a lot of action here while the Braves are driving the ball. And coach is trying to milk some time off the clock. And it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 yards for the Braves. They stay in their 2-back set. They're going to run behind their big guys off this left side. Schimberg gets rid of the ball. Kendall in and out of his hands. Nice play by Wyckoff. He breaks it up. Kendall had a step on him, but Wyckoff's able to slip that hand in there and keep Kendall from being able to get a good grasp on the ball, and it will tumble to the turf. And that's going to bring 4th and 4 for the Braves, and it's time for Zach Minturn. He'll be setting the ball at about the 34-yard line, so that's going to be about a 44-yard kick. Definitely within the range of Minturn. Schippenberg calls for the snap. Nice snap, set, kick, and it's good. Zach Minturn puts 3 more on the board. That's going to take the tally to 34 for the Braves, 6 for the Mustangs. So after a nice, long, sustained drive, Coach Seibel's able to drain about 3 minutes off the clock with that 2-back set, pounding it forward, where they finally have to run out Minturn and put 3 more on the board. So with 5:48 remaining, Braves 34, Mustangs 6. And while we wait for the teams to come out, I'd like to remind everyone, coverage of Braves football on the Indian Hill Television Network would not be possible without the generous support of the Indian Hill Boosters, the PTO, and the ICRC. Their grants have provided us with the equipment to bring Indian Hill sports off the field and into the community. And we appreciate all that you've done to develop our television program. All right, the Braves are ready to kick. And Ricky Richardson and Brett Wyckoff will be deep for the Mustangs. They've gotten quite a lot of work from those 2 spots. And it's away by Minturn. He drives it deep down to about the goal line, and Richardson will let it go into the end zone. That will be a touchback, and the Mustangs will start out 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Seems like a broken record tonight. Minturn end zone, Minturn end zone. All right. With 5:48 on the clock, Mustangs will start out 1st and 10 on their own 20. They break the huddle. They're ready to go. They're going to go with that I slot set again. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to ride his fullback, and he'll give it to him. Number 42, Matt Maidlow, will take it for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Stopped by a host of Braves on that play. Mustangs break the huddle. They're in that balance swing look. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to pull it. He's got the ball. He's going to fake the pitch. He turns it up. And after a couple spins, he's going to pick up a 1st down. Finally brought down by number 60, Zach Reckman, and number 41, Alex Hall on the play. And that's going to be 1st and 10 on the Mustangs 31-yard line. So a nice little option play there. Ramirez is able to pick up the 1st down. And they're going to come back in that I slot set. Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to toss it. Wyckoff's got it going off the left side, and he's knifed down by Danny Johnson. Comes shooting in from that corner position, and he brings him down for the loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Mustangs. Yeah, Wyckoff didn't have a chance on that one. Johnson read it, and he was darting up immediately. Excuse me, that's going to bring up 2nd and long for the Mustangs. And they're going to come back to that balance swing set. Ramirez takes the snap. He's riding the fullback. He takes it. He's going to keep it again. He turns it up, and he'll be stopped by number 28, John Beatty. On the assist, number 24, Zanders.
Defense gets a call from the sideline. And a couple new corners in the game for the Braves. Number 8, Chris Goody, and number 41, Alex Hall, was in the game. Mustangs break the huddle. They're going to go trips left with that single back. Let's see a little toss out of here. We'll see what they do. Take snap. It's going to be off the left side. Wyckoff tries to break through, and he's going to be stopped after about a 5-yard gain by a host of Braves. Looks like number 45, Michael Schmidt, was on the tackle. And the clock is ticking. We got 4:45 left in the game. And with 4th and about 5 yards, Mustangs line up the punt again. They're in a balanced punt formation this time. They might be a man short. They're going to motion them in. There's a snap, and it's away. Got a high kick to about the 30-yard line where Johnson touches it, he muffs it, and he gets down on the ball. Possible disaster by the Braves returner, but he's able to cover it up. So the Braves will start out 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. With 2:18, Coach Seipel's calling off the dogs. That starting crew on offense will come off the field, and he'll run in some of the youngins. They bounce it up, and they're going to stay in that spread formation. Number 10, Joe Wardeman, will be calling the signals. He takes a snap. He gives it to 32, and he's stopped immediately. Stopped by number, trying to get his number here. Those yellow numbers are hard to see. Number 41 on the play, Danny Spears. This young squad call the play. They break the huddle, and Joe Wardeman's ready to get them going again. They're in that spread set. Got the snap. Oh, it's through the hands of Joe Wardeman. He's trying to chase it down into the end zone. He's going to give a chase, but he's going to be brought down in the end zone for the safety. Number 30 and number 79 of the Mustangs, Chris Jonas, will stop him. He was trying to possibly break one out of there, but he couldn't. And that's going to be a safety. That'll add 2 points to the Mustang score, and the Braves will have a choice of either punting this one or kicking it off to the Mustangs. We'll see which one Coach goes with. So the nerves under the lights might have gotten to the center of the quarterback on that one. High snap that Wardeman couldn't handle. Goes through his fingers of his outstretched arms and into the end zone. The kickoff team takes the field, and it looks like Minturn's going to kick it off. Now he'll do that from his own 20-yard line. He goes to his beloved left hash. If he puts this one in the end zone, he's got a golden leg. He'll probably knock it down probably to about the 20-yard line, maybe a little deeper. So the Braves are going to have a little more coverage on this one. And this might give Wyckoff and Richardson a chance to return one here. And it's away. Minturn kick is going to go about the 25-yard line where Richardson gets the ball. He's going to have a chance to return it. He's got a few blocks. He's going to the right side. He's trying to turn the corner, and he's going to be stopped by number 3, Andrew Kariakis, and number 6, Alex Cole. They team up for the stop, where Richardson will take it down to the 48-yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10 on the 49. And as we're waiting for the huddle to break, let us know what you think of Braves football on the Indian Hill Television Network by calling our viewer feedback phone at 272-4590. Phone lines are open 24 hours a day, so give us a call and tell us how we're doing. The Mustangs break the huddle. And Ramirez takes a snap. He's going to give it to Wyckoff off the left side. And he's going to get a few yards here. He's stopped by number 12. Danny Gill will be there for the stop. Gill on the stop. He'll stop Wyckoff after a gain of about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. We'll see how these Saturday morning heroes do against the number ones of the Mustangs. Ramirez under center. He takes a snap. He's going to run option right. He's keeping the ball. He's trying to turn the corner, and he's going to be stopped by number 20, Shane Donovan. And he took quite a shot. Donovan's slow to get up from that hit. He took on number 2, Tony Ramirez, at full speed. He took him down, but not until Ramirez is able to get the first down. And we'll see if, with 39 seconds left, what the Mustangs will call up here next. While we have a little time, I would like to remind everyone, coverage of Braves football on Indian Hill Television Network would not be possible without the generous support of the Indian Hill Boosters, the PTO, and the ICRC. Their grants have provided us with the equipment to bring Indian Hill sports off the field and into the community, and we appreciate all they've done to develop our television programming. And again, I'd like to say the director of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is Andrew Burgess, and our coordinating producer is Mr. Dennis Dupps. All video department games are produced in association with the ICRC. So as the trainers are taking a look at Shane Donovan, the players are taking a knee, waiting to see if when they're gonna get to go here. The official is going to walk over and talk to the Madeira coach. Score is 34 Braves, 8 Mustangs with 39 seconds remaining. Coach Seipel is going to meet the official and the coach on the field. They're shaking hands, and they might they're calling it, and that's it. Okay, they're going to waive the 39 seconds because of the injury. They start the clock, and they're going to run it out. So the Braves will win this one, 34-8. All right, and I'd like to remind everyone, exclusive coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network has been copyrighted presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department in association with the ICRC. For our director, Andrew Burgess, coordinating producer, Danny Dupps, and our entire crew, I'm Rob Guy, for saying good night from Indian Hill Schools, where your final score is Braves 34, Mustangs 8. So long, everyone.